if I explained this or not, but went to a psychiatrist basically because I was thinking about getting this thing called, I forgot what it's called now. Somebody can leave a comment 10 years down the road when anybody actually looks at this, what it is, but it's where they shoot magnetic pulses in your head. It's supposed to be for like depression, I think. I'm pretty sure. I read up on it enough to think I might want it to try it, because I've tried all kinds of drugs and stuff and techniques to treat my depression, and they never even did anything. If there was any effect at all, it was a negative effect, like a side effect or something like that. I just could not deal with, not saying I couldn't deal, you know, I'm like some kind of a puss and I can't deal with side effects. You know, I put up with some heinous side effects for like months, just hoping they would go away so the medicine would work. And I've, you know, 2-3 months I feel like is enough time to know whether it's gonna work or not. But anyway, I went to the psychiatrist and she was like, well, she looked at my blood work, which no therapist or nothing I've been to. I don't think I've ever been to a psychiatrist except for the ones that work at the therapy place that I used to go to for like 3 years. And that was basically like free for me, like the state paid them back or something, because I wasn't making much money that you know, back then. I was making not enough money to get help for that. And even after I think even after I was making money, they didn't really want my money on my insurance. They just rather just get it from the state. So they was like, oh, don't worry about it. I was like, well, I got insurance now, so should I switch over to that? No, just keep on doing this. Okay. And soon after that, I quit, because it wasn't doing anything. I think what they do there, they try to teach you how to cope with your depression and your anxiety or whatever, or to deal with it, or to, whatever coping mechanism they teach you. But they don't teach you like how you get rid of it, where you're just okay. I thought about that. I was like, ain't there something you can do just so you'll be all right? Like medicine, at this point, I don't care. I mean, if it didn't like impede me from doing my job, but you know, I would take that. Of course, I don't want to get addicted to anything, because I'm deathly afraid of getting addicted to some kind of drug more than I already am. I feel like I'm already addicted to enough stuff. Like I was addicted to cigarettes, and I got off of that because I had a heart attack, and it just like terrified me to the point where I immediately quit smoking. And I don't think I've started back since 2016. I have taken nicotine in my body here and there since 2016, but it's just like I smoked a blunt or something like that. At first it was like I just forgot. And one time I was on the patch, when I first quit, I was on the patch, and me and the lady I was with at the time were at the beach, and we sat down in the bed, and she rolled either me or her rolled a blunt. And you know, the blunt, it was one of the papers that are made out of tobacco leaves. So I had this patch on. It was like one of the strong ones, because I had just first started. And I didn't even think about smoking a blunt, you know. I didn't think of it as tobacco. I just thought of it as a blunt wrap, you know. So we smoked it, and we smoked probably more after that. I can't remember, but I immediately started getting sick. And still, my dumb ass still didn't put it 2 and 2 together. I don't even know if she even knew of what was going on. I mean, I don't even know if I told her I was wearing a patch. I'm not even sure if she even knew. Or even if she had, why would she know? Why would she even be worried about it? So she didn't know. But I finally figured it out. And then I stopped smoking the weed, because I didn't want to take the patch off. So, I just stopped smoking the, weed like that. And, it took a long time, until I was like almost throwing up sick for like hours. And for a long time before I even figured out what was going on. I finally figured it. My dumb ass finally figured out what was going on. It didn't take me that long, but it took me long enough to be thoroughly sick because I didn't stop smoking weed. Hell, I thought weed would help me feel better. You know how you gotta keep you feel fit to your stomach? Sometimes you just smoke some weed and you feel better. Yeah, I thought that. So, goddamn. So, of course, yeah, somebody almost hit me. Okay, now it wasn't my fault just because I'm on the internet. I wasn't even looking at the phone. I was just talking. Somebody almost pulled out in front of me and T-boned me. I was pulling in. They wasn't looking. But anyway, what was I saying? God damn it. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I can't remember when that stopped. Anyway, I was going for that. She was looking at my blood work and she said I was low on vitamin B12. Well, I take supplements, but I didn't know whether B12 was in there, so I was like, okay. She said, like, you're very low. She said, because I was telling her all my symptoms and she was listening to me, and she was like, well, this here, it sounds like, according to this and from what you told me, it sounds like B12 deficiency is what you have. I was like, wow, that's weird because I take supplements and stuff. You would think that would be in there somewhere. I take a lot of different stuff. I take like them old people supplements, like a big horse pill, plus some other horse pills that I think might need, but I'm running out of money, so I'm probably going to be slowing down on that, on the expensive pee. They say it's expensive pee, just take vitamins like that. Anyway, my bad about the music, but anyway, what I was going to say was, I'm doing that and I'm taking vitamin B12. I also have a hernia. I have an umbilical hernia that I can't get operated on until next month or this coming month. So I'm dealing with that. I probably shouldn't be going out this week, but I'm thinking I need to go because where I want to go is a short window to go in the springtime and in the summertime, at the end of the summer and in the beginning of spring. It's the best time to go to this place. It's at the Outer Banks. It's on Cape Hatteras National Seashore. It's a place where I like to go camping out. I don't know if I've mentioned it in other videos, but if I have, then I guess it's my bad if you come up there while I'm there. I'm only going to be there a day though, so whatever. But I'm not going to mention where I'm going. I am going to make videos of it. I don't think I can stream yet on either platform, on YouTube or TikTok. So I'm not going to stream on either one of them, but I am going to video, make all the videos I can and try out my equipment, my drones, setting up the camera on the mast. If you don't know what the mast is, I've made a little short video kind of about it. And have not completed it yet. I'm going to try to before I go. But I'm planning on going probably Friday because Thursday I have to clean my place up because it's a nightmare in there because of all the crazy stuff I've been doing, and I just hadn't even slowed down to clean up for 2 or 3 weeks or so. Not even vacuum or anything. I washed my clothes basically, and that was about it. I didn't even put my clothes up. I just washed them. They're still in a basket. Come to find out, I don't know why I didn't put them up because I hate wrinkled clothes. But anyway, I got to get back inside to get another run. But I'll keep you updated. But from right now, I'm planning on leaving Friday. I don't know. I got to do it. At least to try things out. So there'll be some decent video. I'm gonna try my best to edit them and try to make them halfway decent looking, because they're gonna be really good videos. They're really nice looking. I've taken videos there before and videos by drone, so it's gonna be nice, and there's gonna be ambient sound along with it without a bunch of wind noise. So stay tuned the next few days. Thanks. Bye.